It should be against the law for how many times I start these fucking videos over. It's insane, you know, and I know it's all my fault because I'm the one that is doing it. So I can't blame anyone else. But I'll try to, you know, and something else or someone sometimes. Just natural, I guess. I don't know. I do know I'm getting really, really, really tired. I'm not seeing the sun. And not just for an hour, you know, I want it all day. Chunk of hours, man. We haven't had 2 back-to-back sunny days in too long. Try not to dwell on it, but every time I come outside, and am I in the middle of the month of May? You know, come on. Fuck. So, okay. Today is Thursday, May 16th, 2024. Time of day is 13:40 hours. I have a private lesson to teach today at 14:30 hours, which is 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a new student. I don't know what else to say about it until I have the lesson with him and see how it goes, because I've been teaching private lessons only since 2015 when I started Road Combatives. Up until that point, I was always teaching, you know, regular traditional schools, formal, gi, uniform, and wrestling shoes I would have everyone wear. And belts. Kids, you know, young, from like 6, 5, all the way up to, 18, and then adults. And that's what I was used to doing. That's what I did since 1991. July 2nd, 1991 is when I started training. All the way till 2015, and then I split off on this adult-only private lesson training that I'm doing now. But I don't know. You know, I think about opening a school again, like a commercial storefront again, and part of me really loves the idea. You know, it's great. I've had 1, 2 that would be. Every 30 seconds, fucking plane, helicopter, hovercraft, stealth fighter, you name it, goes over. Soon. But there's one thing I really want to do this summer. Of all the things this summer I want to do, this is the one thing I really want to get done. And I want to do a open training like seminar, like in a park or somewhere big, you know, where it's outdoors, there's plenty of room for everyone, and boom, just do a workshop, you know, a couple of hours, and do that because it's calling to me again, you know, and non-weapon training has been calling to me heavily too lately. I go with it, you know, with what, you know, my inner world that it tells me most of the time. But I don't know. There's been it's a wild it's a wild world, I guess you can say, right? Like, you don't know that. You don't need me to tell you that. But, I have this thing with me that I notice I do. I think out loud a lot. you know, when people are around me and when they're not. So, I always come off as like a little bit of a super psycho. People hear me doing that, saying it's verbally out loud something, but I'm not talking to them. I'm just kind of throwing it out there for myself, like on a mental white erase board. But I've grown so used to not feeling normal, wherever the fuck that is, for like my whole life. I'm so used to it now, but I don't know. It's like I feel like I'm the last samurai or something, like someone left over from the last century, and not many people really can speak my language, Only the people from my generation, or whatever. Fuck, I don't know. I want to do so many things, that's the problem. It's always been my problem. I've always wanted to do so many things. And I do a lot. And a lot doesn't get done, and that really bothers me. And I've been trying to tighten that shit up too. Not finishing things that I start. That shit is stopping. Whether it's taking out the garbage and putting a new liner in there or something, or like these 2 leather sheaths. I'm making 2 new sheaths for my knives, and they're almost done. And I was talking with someone not too long ago, and they made a comment, to the effect of, "Gee, Jason, there's not enough hours in a day for all that stuff you're doing." Good thing I'm here to tell you that. Don't confuse me with you, person. This person I'm talking about. Because we're not alike. People. Fuck it. I do a lot of this. Patience. Be patient, son. I'm trying. I don't like fucking being interrupted. I don't like being told what to do. I don't like being fucking rushed. And I don't like fucking people who stare too long. Which is, like pretty much the normal MO of everyone around here in New York. This is a great walking staff I made. I found this stick in the backyard a couple years ago after a real big storm. I was clearing all the sticks and I picked this one up. It was fucking heavy, man. It was like 3 times 5 heavier than any other branch that was on the ground this size. And I was like, damn, I've never felt wood like that. What the fuck kind of wood is it? So I took it, sanded it, made it just awesome thing for hiking, trails, stuff like that. Obviously doubles as an excellent fucking weapon if you know how to use it, in practice. Wham! And I'm going to end this little talk on that thing about practice, so especially with the lesson coming up and stuff. People, I've noticed in all the years I've been training, instructing, and teaching, which is going on 32 years now, something like that, 32, 33 years since. Anyway, 2 of my own schools. I lived in a school underneath it the year I was training for my black belt. So I've interacted and trained with a lot of people over the years. You know, like I said, many school. The one school I had, I also was teaching twice a week at another school for someone doing like a kid and adult program for there. So I was teaching in the two schools, and there's been a lot. So I've been around a lot of people when it comes to training, and or going to seminars or stuff for me to train, like water and steels, and where was it? In Virginia Beach. Kelly Warden, they were great. I went 5 years in a row until he didn't come there no more. And I interact with people. You know, so you have your beginners, you have your intermediates, you have your almost advanced levels or base black belt level, and then you have higher up teachers and masters and stuff like that. But the one thing about interacting with all the different people, from kids to adults to crazies to drunks to slicksters to all sorts of fucking people. And the one thing I noticed about training, that's a link or a broken link between everybody, is their ego, really. I noticed it, teaching, instructing, like I said, a lot of people, a lot of classes and stuff over the years. I've been a black belt since 1996. So I've interacted with a lot of people. When I say ego, that's simple what it is, fucking ego kills. Or you have to kill your ego. I love it when people start telling me stuff like, oh, I'm doing too much. Oh, you're doing too much. You're going to burn out. Oh, that's not possible. Oh, you can't do it. Don't you think you should stop? What about this thing you should worry about? What about that thing you should worry about? No. Why don't you fucking worry about your own life? Shut the fuck up. Don't give me any more unwanted advice. Shut your fucking hole. Stop trying to act like you're a friend or care about me or a family member or something. Stop the bullshit. It makes me sick. I don't put up with people's egos at all. And you shouldn't. You should just fucking not deal with that shit. But at the same time, you gotta also contain yourself. You gotta contain your own ego and not let it run wild. You can't do as I say, not as I do type of a person. But getting back to the ego thing, what I wanted to end it with, the people, and especially the kids, who did not have the ego problem. Obviously, yes, they did better and they flourished, but I also noticed a smoothness of getting through problems, a smoothness of working through things that the egos people had difficult with, and the non-egos are different. They're not so worried about rank and getting fucking a belt and a high grade on the promotion and getting a lot of Qs, or getting all their fucking certificates and shit. People like that who are obsessed with that shit fall off, always. You can't be concerned with that shit. You gotta be concerned with yourself, your physical health, your physical strength, your endurance, your stamina every day, and keeping yourself sharp, lean, mean, better than the day before as best you can, and not give in to weakness as much as possible. But I'm starting to feel those little fucking pinprick raindrops saying, that's enough, Jason, go in. That's enough, Jason. Go in. No more outside for you today. I'm gonna leave this with this. You know what this kind of weather reminds me of? Gray, windy, cold, sucky, rainy, no sun. It 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 feels like a corpse spitting on you. That's what feels like to me. Oh, yes, this, I keep forgetting to say this for over a week now. I don't have the comments on. I try to keep them off because I will not give a fucking asshole a fucking platform to take a free shot at me because they can and get away with it. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fucking cowards, man. Fucking hate them. Fucking hate cowards. Hello, everybody. I said all right underneath my fucking breath before I said the next word. I'm not starting any video with fucking the word all right. Hello. How are you doing? How you doing, man? How you doing, woman? Fuck you. Hello. I don't know what to say. Good morning or good afternoon. I guess it's good afternoon because we're in the PMs. We're at, no, actually we're not yet. Yes, we are. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Hello, good people of YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen. And whoever else is watching. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Good. Hope it's good. Because I'm going to start over a fucking again. Greetings, people. Farewell, people.